welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Sounders career, where right now we are really sitting pretty on top of the league. I mean, we're 16 points clear in the West, 16 points clear of both teams in the East that are on top of the table over there. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a lead this big, this late in the season. With 2 weeks left in August, we're really flying right now, just clearing everybody. I mean, there's no one even near us, and I'm really liking where the team is at, but it's going to be a big episode. We got 4 games to get through. 2 of them will be played, 2 of them will be simulated, including 2 games against DC United, who are currently tied on top of the table in the Eastern Conference. So it's a big episode. Plus, like I said, we're in August. We got transfer stuff to get into. So let's get in and take care of a lot of business. So last episode, I ended it with asking you to suggest a lot of midfielders or wingers on the right side that I could use to replace Julian Green until I'm ready to bring Julian Green back from loan. And the one that was suggested the most was Cristiano Ronaldo. And when I first saw it, I thought it was a troll. I mean, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go get the best player in the world. Yeah, that's going to happen. Totally. Bring him over to the MLS. He'll be keen to do that. And then it was suggested again that I go get him. So I looked into it, and it's not going to happen. I mean, Real Madrid came back and said he's not available for any price. Not gonna happen. Cristiano Ronaldo is not coming to the MLS, at least not this year. So the other players that were suggested were some good ones. I really like them as well. Chinedu Obasi for $1.7 million. He's currently playing for Schalke. He's Nigerian. He looks really good. Fabian Orellana, I think is how you say his name. I think he's Chilean. He's actually pretty good as well. $5.5 million for him. A little expensive, but maybe he's an option at least. One that I wanted to get was Miguel Ayun, the Mexican international. I just really freaking love this guy. I love watching him play for Mexico. He's currently playing for Watford. I mean, he's just awesome. He's so good, but he's going to cost us $14 million, a little bit out of our price range, unfortunately. The next one was Yannick Diallo, another $1.7 million price on him. He's currently playing in the Russian league, but he is pacey, man. He can fly. And the last one was good old Gyasi Zardes for $8 million. He's currently playing for Stuttgart, another possibility. So I'll get in, and I'll probably get one of these guys to come over and play for Seattle for the next couple of years. Here's a deal we are going to do to bring in a little bit more money. We're sending Alejandro Chumacero, selling him outright to Germany. And I'm going to try this name, FC Kaiserslautern, I think is how you say their name. My German is not good, so I apologize for that. But it's a $1.5 million profit because we got him as a free agent. I don't think he's going to grow anymore, and he's typically not the kind of player I like to play in the CDM position, which is where I play him when he does play. He's very small. I like bigger guys in there, so this is a deal I'm happy to do. So the first game up today is going to be an away game at DC United. Yes, I know they're joint top of the Eastern Conference right now, but I'm going to play them twice this episode. So I'm going to simulate this first one. It's a bit risky. We're going with the best lineup I can put out there right now. Hopefully we can come away with something on the road. If we don't, it's not the end of the world, and it's not off to a good start. We lose 2-1. You know, that's okay. I didn't expect anything out of that game, and we got a big cushion. I'm not too worried about it. The second game up today is going to be on the road once again, this time at Sporting KC, the third place team in the Eastern Conference. They're only 2 points back of DC United, so it's another tough game. And we're going to go with almost an identical lineup to the one we went with against DC, except we're going to try Alejandro Guido in there in the center attacking mid spot. If he can play there, I might think about keeping him. If not, we're going to try to sell him. So this is really his one shot to prove to me that he belongs on this team. Otherwise, he just doesn't really have a spot. So let's get in there and let's try to get 3 points on the road in Kansas City. Here's the lineup for Sporting KC today, and it's a pretty good one. I mean, they're a pretty good team. They got Dom Dwyer up there, Graham Zusi out wide on the left. They're very solid all over the park. Ike Opara and Annie Baba. Whew, that's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. Oh, that was a nice move. Oh, Bornstein, thank you. Nicely done. Let's get the hell out of here, please. Guido, please, get the ball to Castillo. Yes, Castillo, up the wing. Can we find Vargas? Not quite, but it was a nice attempt. Now they're skilling on the outside. Are you? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, yeah. See, when they're skilling, they're scoring. They just tore me apart right there. I just can't get the ball off of them, and when I do get the ball, I can't get it past midfield. This has been a disaster of a start, but I think that's actually only the second shot on target from either team. And they've had both of them. This has not been a good start for us in this game. How did Dom Dwyer win that ball? I had two center backs there. Marshall and Palmer Brown were both standing there, and Dom Dwyer still won. I hope he does that next season for us. I really do, because that was incredible. Come on, Castillo. Move your ass. Play it in the middle. There you go, Guido. There you go, Guido. Nice move. Come on, Guido. Cut it back inside. How in the hell did Anibaba make that tackle? Are you serious? He's a former Sounder. I guarantee you in his life, he's never made that tackle. How? Sporting KC is just playing 20,000 times better than any MLS team right now. There's nothing we can do. We haven't had a shot yet. Yep, back in the middle. Nice. Another one. The fuck was that, Guido? Are you kidding me? That is not the way to prove to me that you belong on this team. Tipton, are you drunk? What the heck was that? That tackle! I slide tackled the ball and the guy. I got the ball, and I tripped the dude. He still retained possession. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not meant to win this game. At this point, with 30 minutes left, I'm just looking to get out of here without losing a player to injury. Come on, Zelalem. Zelalem. Hit that shot. Zelalem! Oh my god, that's our first shot of the game. It's 75 minutes into it. That was our first shot. Like, for real. That's how bad this has been. I cannot do anything. There you go. To Vargas, but the pass is too far. Just blow the final whistle. Just throw the ball out. Thank you. Blow the final whistle. We're done. We're out of KC. We lost the game, but, I mean, we had one shot on target. In 90 minutes, one shot. And it was from about 40 yards with a guy who can't shoot to save his life in Gideon Zelalem. That was all we had going in the entire game. What a joke. We're going to jump right into the third game of the episode. It's a home game against Colorado, who just happened to be, I think, in 4th place in the Western Conference. I mean, the schedule is not getting any easier, but at least this one's a home game, and, I mean, simulating it, they can't possibly do any worse than I just did. One shot. One shot, and I still can't believe that. I've never been torn apart like that in my life. That was ridiculous. That was much. I may simulate the rest of the games for the rest of this career. I couldn't do anything against them. And we scored 3 goals without me, so clearly this team is better than what I can do for them. Alright, we've arrived at the last game of this episode. It's a US Open Cup match at home against DC United. We did lose to them in a simulated game in the first game of this episode, so hopefully I fare a little bit better against them at home this time than we did it in the past. Not sure if that's going to happen. Hopefully I get more than one shot on target. Also, nothing's happened in the transfer market yet. I've been trying to sign, I can't remember his first name, but Obasi from Schalke. I've been trying to sign him since I started recording this episode, and he's used every excuse in the book to not sign with me. So I've given up on him, and I'm going after other players now. Hopefully we get something done on that end before the end of the transfer window. But for now, we've got a game against DC in the US Open Cup. Let's go get this done. Here's a look at DC United's starting 11 for this one, and there's Kaptoum. He's the only one, actually, he might be the only player, I know Kemp. Kemp and Kaptoum are the only players I know, unless Hamid is in goal, I didn't look. Those are the only players I know from DC United. Okay, here we go. I couldn't tell you if this was DC's #1 starting 11 or not, but I'm going to hit a long shot with Rojas to start things off. And now we know that Hamid is in goal. That makes things a little bit tougher on us. McAvoy's got some decent long shots. McAvoy almost curled that in far corner. Yo, I'm really counting on McAvoy today. I mean, he's the only one that I can get to play well on a consistent basis on this entire team. Play that ball. Yes, to Castillo. What a play. Castillo with a great first touch. Castillo just bang it near post. He hit the post. Yes. Vargas. Great defensive play from Vargas. Is someone going to come up and help me? There is going to be someone. There's an open goal. Boom! It's Rojas with the goal. Finally, we've got one, and it was just a mistake on DC's part. Vargas played some great pressure up there. Won the ball back. Rojas gave him support. I mean, finally something went our way. Whoa! Where's Tipton? Where's my left back? What are you doing over there, Tipton? Yo! Tipton has played so bad. He's been out of position horribly in 2 occasions. That one almost cost us. There you go. Yes, McAvoy. Brilliant move. Could you turn on the Jets? There you go, McAvoy. Look at his pace. Get in behind the defense. I'm just going to have to chip this up. Far post. Castillo makes no mistake. Castillo has been the best player on the field consistently for us today. He's been the best defender. He's been one of the best attackers. Thank God for Castillo. There's the whistle for halftime. We've got a 2-0 lead. I mean, they haven't been the prettiest of goals. They've been both pretty sweaty, but you know what? We're doing whatever it takes to get 3 points right now. To Castillo. You know they got to be sweating bullets when they see Castillo running up the wing. He gets by a man. There goes Castillo. Play that ball in. There it is. Vargas around the keeper. It's that bullshit. It's that bullshit where you take it around the keeper, he takes you out, and there's no foul. Nice play from Pink. Was a nice play. How? I have no words. I have no words for what just happened. I won the ball. They got it back anyway. I should have won that header. Somehow they still won it, and they almost scored. This game is pissing me off on new levels today. There, how about that? No foul! That one was no foul! Did you see that tackle I just made? I was trying to see if it was going to call a foul on anything. So now I know there are no fouls being called in this game. There you go, Jameson. Way to get yourself in a good spot, Jameson. And way to not be able to dribble the ball. Give the ball up to Castillo. Can he get there? He's going to get there. He blowing the final whistle there. Offsides? Wasn't Castillo behind me? What happened? He wasn't offsides. There were two DC United players keeping him on. Oh my God, there's the final whistle. I'm so absolutely done playing this game today. Oh my God. Like I've said, I'm just frustrated to new levels with the gameplay I've just experienced. I don't even want to play this game anymore. It's so broken. What just happened there? Alright guys, I'm actually going to cut this thing off right here. We are on deadline day now, so we can still do some deals, and I want your opinion on one of them. The first one that I'm going to do is going to be Diego Fagundes traded straight up for Alejandro Guido. It's not going to cost me any cash. I'd rather have Fagundes, who plays a position that I actually have on my team, rather than Alejandro Guido, who I can't use anymore. So that deal I'm going to do if I can. The other one, these are the ones I want your opinion on. I can only do one of these. The first one is for Darlington Nagbe of Portland for $5 million and Gideon Zelalem. Or we can go back and try to do Irving Lozano again for $8 million and Gideon Zelalem. Darlington Nagbe is probably the most likely one because, again, I remind you, Lozano didn't want to leave Pachuca when I tried to get him before. I don't know if I have the cash to bump up his salary enough to bring him over. Whereas Nagbe, I can probably do because I have a lot of extra money to play with because it'll cost me $3 million less than Lozano will. So, let me know which one you think I should do out of those two deals. A quick look at the table before we go. We are now 12 points clear of San Jose in the West, 13 points clear of DC in the East. That's down. We were 16 points clear when we started this episode, but with all of the crap that I experienced in this episode, I'm surprised we still have a double-digit lead at all. I mean, the fact that we won any games is impressive. So that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know, leave a like below, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you when we come back with some more Sounders Career. See ya.